Hello, welcome to Lift to Veil Tarot. Today we are going to explore the Lionsgate energy and see what message you need to hear at this time in order to take full advantage of the energy. Today we're going to start by just choosing 3 from this major arcana deck. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do everything upright for these. So first card will be Temperance, Judgment, and the Tower. Okay, so these are the 3 cards. We'll add some crystals. So we'll do the lapis lazuli for Temperance, and the raw avertine for Judgment, and finally the green selenite for the Tower. So take a minute to decide which of these 3 cards or crystals speaks most to you, and then we will go from there. Hello, pile number 1. You've chosen Temperance as well as the lapis lazuli. So we're going to go ahead and choose some oracle cards about what you need to know now to take full advantage of the Lionsgate energy. Okay. And then we're going to be using the Midnight Magic Tarot deck. So let's shuffle that with intent. What you need to know now, pile number 1, Lionsgate energy. Okay. So let's start with your oracle cards. First we have Queen Mab, your ancient wisdom is awakening. That's great during the Lionsgate, the awakening of your energy. Okay. Cauldron, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. Okay. We are going to use reverses other than for our main card. Scorpion. Okay. And you had 2 archetypes. The gem. The vision. Ooh. And let's see what these 3 that came out as we were shuffling are. 3 of Cups. The 6 of Wands. This is nice. And Death in Reverse. All right, so let's look at this for a second and see if we can pick out the message that's coming across. Pile number 1. I'm seeing that right now that you are rediscovering a power with the vision and the gem. This is a clear indication that you are on the brink of rediscovering what your lifelong purpose journey is, what the focus of this particular life's journey. Okay. And that the unique talents and abilities you have are going to be coming into play. To do this, there's a process that's going on here. There's trial. There's going to be trial, but this trial is really to fortify you for the upcoming trials. And I know that sounds kind of scary, but it is a process of being able to, like with the Queen Mab, of being able to learn to dig deep within your own power. And you have to start with, you know, am I strong enough to lift this much weight? Okay, now am I strong enough to lift this much weight? And it's really a building process, and that's what is going on right now. You're in the middle of that building process. And so with Temperance, this really is like this ebb and flow of letting this process happen. But we're seeing with the Scorpion energy that it's going to be really important, especially when we take these 3 cards into account. The idea of clearing the air with those around you that you may be holding on to anything with. We're seeing, you know, reunion, family, joy, celebration, but then of resistance to change. Almost as though this energy here seems so peaceful and calm and nostalgic, and you're happy here, and you're afraid that if you go into this energy and really look for your vision and your talents, that somehow this is going to change. Either because those who surround you are not going to be accepting, or because you might have to confront some issues. Let's see what else we have. The King of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So we're seeing this again, this idea that there's something in this situation that has caused strife and regret, and yet with this nostalgia, you're still hoping to be able to stay in this past happiness, when in all reality, moving forward out of it is your purpose. Okay, so let's see if we can get any more information specifically on what type of blessings might be achievable if you are open to this process. The Hermit, the Star, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So being open to this energy is going to give you a sense of insight. I do think that with the Hermit and Queen Mab, you are being asked to make sure that you really investigate the meanings behind things as you're receiving messages. The hope that you will be able to receive is going to spur your creativity. It's going to take your Scorpion energy, which is really passionate, and just push it forward. And this is all leading to kind of a spurring of tradition with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This idea that you don't have to continue in the same vein as your ancestors, or this is coming across as a very much family situation where you are coming into your power and this is uncomfortable for your family. Again, that's very specific, but this could also be a work situation where as you are beginning to really find your footing at work, that it will disrupt the power balance and there could be promotions. Okay, but I am seeing this much more in terms of relationships and family. But again, there's going to be trial through it, but you have a purpose that you were born with for this life, and you forgot it instantly when you were born. And now is the time where, as you research and think carefully and clearly about messages that you're receiving, that you will find the unique gifts that you have that will carry you into a happier, more fulfilling, magical life. So pile number 1, this is the energy that Lionsgate is giving you. So please investigate that. Take the time to help yourself by listening to your dreams and allow this process, and know that during this process, the trials, that you are protected. Pile number 1, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next read. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. You've chosen the Judgment card along with the green Evertine. So let's choose a couple of oracle cards for you. So what is the message that you need to know now in order to take full advantage of the Lionsgate energy? Okay. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. Let's remove that. And our first oracle card, Morgan Le Fay, Healing. Okay. Seduction in reverse. Hear the roaring flames of the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. Your animal energy, dolphin, and your archetype, the vow. Interesting. Okay, and we're going to shuffle your deck with intent, and the deck that we'll be using is the SpiritSong Tarot, and we're going to take those 3 cards and that one. Okay, so we have 9 of Shells, 9 of Acorns, 5 of Acorns, and these are both in reverse, and the 8 of Feathers. We're going to put that one down here. Pile number 1, this Lionsgate energy for you is going to be a time of evaluation. With the Judgment card, it's about, evaluating what is working for your life and what is not, and leaving behind what isn't working in order to heal. We see with Morgan Le Fay and the Dolphin, these are both strong healing energies. And we're seeing with these cards this feeling of setbacks, discouragement, this idea that nothing is going to ever go your way. There's just too much. Every time you turn around, something else has gone wrong. Delays. But you're being asked to realize that it's time to ask for help, but with a caution, okay? Because at this point, you're in this transitional point where the healing is available when you approach those around you for help, that you're understanding the give and take, okay? And avoid any sense of self-gain, manipulation. It's really as you begin to rely on other people, you're going to be kind of making a promise to them that you are there for them, and as much as they are there for you. And I think that part of this is dealing with an energy that needs to be healed within you, of feeling almost a victimhood. And that could be simply the idea that when things are going wrong, instead of focusing on all of the things that have happened to you, only focusing on the areas that you can have control over, because there's a lot that you don't control, but you can control your attitude, your just little things like where you're spending money, or how you're treating people. You have complete control over that. So even if you are behind on bills and you have car accidents and all this stuff keeps happening, focus, instead of all the things that have happened to you, focus on the things that you are capable of doing to move forward. Let's see what else we have here. And this is going to help heal you. The Shaman in reverse. Knight of Acorns. And the Queen of Feathers. Okay, so the Shaman is the Hierophant in this deck. The Queen of Feathers. So it seems as though there may have been some sort of split with some people that you used to trust, and that now you're really sort of trying to just do it all on your own, which is reckless. It's things are not happening in the way that is beneficial, and there's a issue with your perception. So for the Lionsgate energy, you're being asked to really evaluate your behavior and focus less on other people's behavior. Okay, let's see what kind of blessings are on the horizon if you focus on your personal healing and investigating your own power and being in control and having power over your actions. Love. So that's the Lovers. Knight of Shells. So that's the Knight of Cups. The Empress in reverse. Okay. So what we're seeing here is that on the horizon, when you take control of your own power, that you're going to be able to make connections with others. You'll be emotionally available for those connections. And that when you feel as though there is an injustice, that with the Empress in reverse, when you have these in balance, it will be okay to say to somebody, this is upsetting to me, this is not working for me, because you're coming to them from a place of love, okay? And there's no manipulation within it. So pile number 2, there's great healing on the horizon, healing that's going to open you up to stronger connections. And for some of you, that is going to be a partner. For some of you, that will be a partner. Okay? And it will be a very passionate endeavor. So, pile number 2, take the time to investigate and spend the time healing by letting go of the resentments and the feelings of victimhood, and only focusing on the power that you have, okay? To create this new promise going forward. Pile number 2, this is what I see for you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next read. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You've bravely chosen the Tower and the green selenite. Okay. As you've been brave enough to choose the Tower, I have chosen to use the Black Tarot deck. This is a deck that pulls no punches. It's a very honest deck. Alright. So we'll shuffle that with the intent to find out what message you need to hear in order to take full advantage of the Lionsgate energy. Okay, we're going to do Oracle cards. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take this one and that one. Tower. And let's see, we have Hideki's door. A knock on the door. Okay, so we have an opportunity that we're not expecting and that we may not feel we're ready for. Okay. Protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Okay. Yet you are protected. Okay. Spider in reverse. Okay, and your 2 archetypes, we have Agape and the Starborn. Okay, we're going to quickly look at what 2 cards came out here before we move forward. A 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, recognition and new beginnings, creative beginnings. So pile number 3, this Lionsgate energy for you is transformative and realigning. It's asking you to evaluate what you focus on daily. What is your what you worship, essentially, through your thoughts, and to reevaluate whether or not you're using your starborn purpose as if you're really in touch with it. With the Tower and Hideki's Door, Hideki's Door is really about realizing that being in your comfort zone and feeling safe is a hindrance. We see that with the spider in reverse. It traps you in this comfort that keeps you from progressing, okay? And so you're being asked to think about progression and what you need to leave behind, as far as what are you focusing on that is so important that really it doesn't have the value that you have attached to it. Whether that be a hobby or a job or anything that you're placing above everything else, okay? Because there's a brand new possibility on the horizon. But for this to happen, you have to open yourself up to this transformation. And at this point with Hideki's Door, things may feel very astral for you. Their dreams, there are messages coming and signs coming that are doing a couple of things. One, they are trying to awaken this self-reflection, but they're also trying to provide you with a knowledge of comfort from the outside, okay? Sometimes when something happens, you can hear my kittens over here. They're playing. There are signs, sometimes it comes in the form of deja vu, that tell us that the path we're on is either the correct path, or that there's a warning. And it's very individual, but these things that happen are signs of asking you to center yourself with what you truly worship, okay? Whether it be a goddess, the universe, God, whatever it is that you feel is truly important. And this is part of your purpose, okay? So let's get a few more cards out. Look, we have death again. Oh, not death again, but we have death in combination with the Tower. So there's changes that need to happen in order to progress. The Five of Cups. Okay, in reverse. So through this process, we're going to be letting go of things that are holding us back and keeping us frustrated, okay? But we have to trust in that process. The Magician in reverse. Okay, so it can be difficult, but remember that you are protected, okay? You may not be feeling at this moment as though you have all the tools that you need, but that's because of the shift that needs to happen here, the priorities that need to shift. The World in reverse. Okay, so with that shift is going to come the end of a cycle, the cycle that, a cycle of complacency, okay? Complacency and energy going toward things that are not as important. So let's look at the blessings that are going to come or that are available to you if you recenter your life. The Six of Cups. So this kind of a returning to a happier time, even returning to that moment of your birth where you knew your purpose. Page of Swords. Okay, so this new opportunity that will be coming. Well, let's see if we get more info with this next card. The Knight of Spheres. Okay. Well, so this energy is going to help you continue to move past this second trial. Now, what I mean by this second trial, there is an energy that is outside you that is hindering your progress, because as you are interacting with this energy, you're trying to keep this energy feeling safe, okay? And because you're trying to keep that safe, you're not allowing yourself the time and process to grow. But if you can recenter and focus on what's truly important, even with how uncomfortable some of this is it's going to spur changes. It's going to spur changes that is going to take this energy out for you, okay? We see it landed here on the Death card, okay? And we have the Tower. This energy, when you start to focus on what is truly important to you, and you begin to take stock of the fact that you are protected, and that this binding energy here is something that you can shift and you can end, okay? Even if that means that simply you get to the point spiritually, emotionally, physically, where when you encounter this energy, it can't touch you because you're no longer afraid of it, okay? So pile number 3, what we're seeing for you is a way out of the situation that you've allowed yourself to be comfortable in, simply because you're afraid of the contention of trying to get out of it, okay? But with the Tower destroys so that things can be rebuilt. The Death card cleans away the sickness so that there's life, rebirth, okay? Pile number 3, these are the energies that are available to you with the Lion's Gate, and you have a real opportunity to move forward and progress in your life. Please take the time to center yourself, allow yourself time to go out of your comfort zone. I wish you the best of luck, pile number 3. This is what I see for you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next read. Bye.